Hey everyone, Daniel Vadnal here for Fitness FAQs. I'm joined by Gabo Saturno.
Thank you for having me, brother.
No problem. You're going to help me teach the people how to build bigger legs by body weight. So we're going to show you some of the best exercises to target the quadriceps, anterior chain, the posterior chain being hamstrings and glutes, as well as the often neglected and often forgotten calves. Let's get to it. Let's kick things off with the shrimp squat. This is essentially a way to do step ups if you don't have access to a high step, just because it puts you in a similar knee and hip angle that you would be during a step up. And the exercise can also be progressed from the floor to a small elevation and achieve a very similar effect to that step up.
Awesome.
Let me show you what it looks like, right? The reason why it's replicating that step up position is because, look, my hip's in about 90 degrees, which is what you'd be doing with a step up.
Yes.
Okay? So with this one, really important when you do it to try and float off this back leg.
Okay.
What I mean by that is just come up very gently.
Okay.
So leaning forward, here, up, square the hip up to 90 degrees just to get that full activation of the back glute. Down, watch this knee, trying to keep it over the toes, down gently. One more rep, just watching how I'm floating. So you can lift that back leg, forward, up, and then reaching back. That knee is out like that.
So you're hinging from here, but yeah, it's like a step up.
Yeah, come back down again. Let the knee contact first. Let the knee contact first. Good. Now go here.
Okay.
Lift the heel up first. Now lean forward. Okay, good. Come down. Slow, slow. Two changes I want you to make, and it's very common for people, is going a bit slower at the transition and keeping your back straight.
Okay. Perfect.
Go for it one more.
Slower, you mean on the eccentric or concentric?
On the way up. So you're floating off that back leg. So looking up, nice proud posture. Oh yeah, see? Very good. Okay, what's happening here, and it's pretty normal too, range of motion, it's very deep. It's at 9 degrees or even more. So in that case, if people are struggling, just reduce the range of motion.
Exactly.
So let's pretend you're a beginner. You're not, because you're a beast, bro. You're a beast, yeah? So start with the back knee on that. Good. Slow, 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 slow. Here, slow, slow, slow. Perfect, and stop. Okay, Gabo, so one of the best ways to build strength and muscle through the hamstrings is the Nordic curl eccentric. Right. This one, it's brutal. You're lengthening and strengthening the hamstring, and as you're going to see, it's extremely hard. I'll show you how to do it with a setup like this where you can fix your legs underneath. Something soft for the knees and something ideally soft for your Achilles and calf area. If it's soft, it doesn't make you a soft person for training with those conditions. It just means if you're more comfortable, you can produce more force, which means you'll get more hamstring growth and development.
Absolutely.
So here,
show me that full hand. Let's see.
We're doing eccentrics, so just the lowering phase. So to start with, you get some hip extension, nice and tall. I like to create fists here with the hands to get some full body tension, and then going to lower down, lower down, lower down as much as you can, as much as you can. Control it, control it, control it. Here, you're pushing back up. And then you set yourself up again and then go for it again. With this one, if you're super strong, you can stay in full hip extension. That's the goal, to go all the way down. If you're new to the exercise and you want to build some more volume, then I'd recommend keeping a slight hinge and doing it like that. But the eventual goal is like this. I want to show you now how to modify the lunge or split squat to make it absolutely insane for the quadriceps or the anterior chain. Just a small modification of your form is going to make it possible for you to overload the quads with just your body weight. Yes, and now stay leaning forward. Come back up to the top. Don't come back. Stay leaning forward. Try and keep your knee in contact with my hand. Keep it in contact with my hand.
Oh, yes.
Yes, now stop there. Go straight down to the next rep.
Nice.
Go, keep going. So the beauty of this one, you're not allowing the quadricep to relax because the knee's bent. Oh, we've magically swapped legs.
Yeah, and the cue to always go forward, I think it's absolutely crucial. It's like doing a pseudo push-up, like you need to like always be leaning. Right.
Now there's going to be people screaming in the comment section that haven't been informed. Is knee past the toe bad? Is that dangerous?
Can you run without putting your knee in front of your toes? If you can, then...
To summarize, we're doing a body weight only exercise. We need those demands going through the quadricep. We want that shearing force through the knee because that's what it takes to actually overload the exercise and make it challenging enough.
Exactly.
If you told me, should someone that has a previous injury do this exercise that has no conditioning or experience, that's a different story. Then you'd have to assess the person and it's probably wise for them not to do it.
Yes.
But for a healthy person, common sense, right? If it's causing joint pain, then you need to take things slowly. But if you progress with this movement, should be fine. Stay safe. As I mentioned at the start of the video, I want to show you another posterior chain exercise working the entire back, glutes, as well as your hamstrings. The good old-fashioned back extension. So this one, I'm going to show you a partner variation with Gabbo, but you can also do this using a wall with some creativity, and I teach you how to do that in the Limitless Legs program. I want you to try and create a global arch through your back by lifting your chest and then every other vertebra. Good, all the way back down. Back up again. What I like here with what Gabbo's doing is he's got his elbows pulled apart, so he's getting that full activation of the back. And relax there. What you can do for a progression beyond this, because bodyweight exercise is all about leverages and making the body position harder so that the muscles work harder, is bring your arms overhead into a Y position. Thumbs facing up towards the ceiling. Rotate your thumbs so they're facing up. Yes, good. Good, good, good. Retract your shoulder blades together. Feel your lower back muscles working and relax. Good job. So as you can see from Gabbo doing that one, he was just absolutely lighting up his whole posterior chain, his back, lower back, glutes, hamstrings. Pretty hard for a simple bodyweight exercise, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. I want to finish off this video by targeting the calves and showing you a really effective way to target this often skipped muscle. It's bad enough people skip leg day, people tend to skip calves even more than they skip legs. So very important for developing the aesthetics of the lower body as well as just general function. I want to show the people a different one to target the soleus.
Okay.
This one is a muscle that sits on the side of your calf and it really gives that rounded shape.
Nice.
So in order to do this one, we've got to get down into a squat position. And I want you to use this pole.
Okay.
That's perfect, so holding on here for balance. You're going to come off the heels, leaning forward.
It's okay, right?
This is good, yep. Okay, lean forward a bit. Yep. Now drop the heels down. Good. Now go up all the way. All the way. Maximal contraction of the calf here. We're not doing these little reps, we're going all the way. Keep going, man. Go up. And I want you to pay attention to a slow eccentric. It's got to shake, it's got to shake, it's got to shake, it's got to shake. Good. Go up again. What I like about Gabbo's technique is he's sitting down in the squat too. That's really going to load that soleus and gastroc as well to a certain extent.
Nice. Would you go up explosively or in 1 second?
Well, the soleus is more of a postural slow twitch muscle, so you probably want to use more of a constant tempo with a pause at the bottom, pause at the top. So steady, that one's going to be perfect.
Great.
So for this type of stuff, you want to be doing moderate to higher reps because, like I said, a postural muscle, slower twitch, and the calves get used so much.
Yeah, we're walking every single day. Anyways.
Do you think a set of 6 or 8 reps is going to cut it? No. A lot of volume, a lot of reps is very important for this one.
Absolutely.
Let's finish off the video by just saying that in terms of building muscle by body weight, it can be done. It can definitely be done.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be easy, but you need to have the right approach with training frequency, exercises, your sets and your reps. And for those people that are traveling or they don't have access to a gym or they just want to use their body weight to train,
yes,
it can definitely be done.
For sure.
So if you're looking to bring all of this together and have a training program that shows you the what, how, and the why, check out fitnessfaqs.com, our Limitless Legs program. It'll show you how to get jacked by body weight. Awesome. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you very soon on Fitness FAQs. Peace out.
Peace out, guys.